Hi everybody, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing Culver City. I'm going to give you some pieces of information, things that will help you decide if Culver City is the right place for you to call home. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I just want to ask you to take a moment to do so by clicking that subscribe button below, as well as the bell for updates. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing Culver City. Now, Culver City is located within the Los Angeles basin, within LA County, but it's actually its own incorporated city. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But just so you have a better idea of where Culver City is geographically, again, it's on the west side in the LA basin. It's surrounded by both Mar Vista and Palms to the north. It's got Westchester to the south, and Mid-City, West Adams, Baldwin Hills to the east, Ladera Heights to the southwest, and then Venice Beach, Playa Vista, and Marina del Rey to the west. So it's really kind of nestled in there pretty tightly. When people say the west side, Culver City is definitely part of the west side. One of the things that most people think about when it comes to Culver City, especially those of us that live here in Los Angeles, is the motion picture studios. Most notably Sony Studios, which also has Sony Pictures, TriStar, Screen Gems, and a couple other subsidiaries of Sony. Plus there's the NFL Network there in Culver City, Amazon Studios, and HBO Studios are coming to Culver City in 2021. What some people don't know is that Sony Studios actually offers a 2-hour tour, and every tour is just a little bit different, and these are only on the weekends. No two tours alike, so it's definitely something that you can experience more than once if you have people visiting from out of state. Now next up, I want to share with you some historical information about Culver City. So you might see me look down a little bit just to kind of refer to my notes. But Culver City was actually founded by Henry Culver, and it was incorporated on September 20th, 1917. I'm going to be really real with you. Culver City has a bit of a sordid history. You see, Henry Culver decided he wanted to create a city that was white only. Yeah. And it was very despicably advertised as being for whites only, or this model little white city, or the other terms that they used was restricted to the Caucasian race, something that is utterly disgusting. Yet this is a fact, and it's part of the origin and the way Culver City was developed. But things have greatly changed, and something to really know if you're not familiar with Culver City and have never been there. By the 1980s, Culver City has the most diverse group, ethnicity-wise, most diverse in their school systems than any other part of the entire United States, which I think is a good thing. You know, sorted start, and now it's just a melting pot. Now, that's not to say Henry Culver was all bad, right? He incorporated Culver City, which was a bold move back in those days. And he was also responsible for bringing the first motion pictures into Culver City. You see, he was watching Thomas Ince. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. It's I-N-C-E, Thomas Ince, film a Western on Balboa Creek. And he convinced Thomas to move his Inkville Studios to Culver City, which was previously located at the beach. So he convinced him to move it over to Culver City right on Washington Boulevard. And this was the beginning of studio migrations into Culver City. So by 1920, MGM, which is Metro Goldwyn Mayer, they moved into Culver City, and they actually became the Sony Studios later on. Now, in the early part of the 1990s, Culver City experienced a huge renovation, and this really revitalized the downtown part of Culver City, plus a lot of the shopping areas along the Sepulveda Boulevard and the Westfield Shopping Plaza. Complete transformation. I actually lived in Culver City in the early 90s before this started taking place, and Culver City then to Culver City now is a dramatic difference. And anyone that's been around Culver City from those days to now will tell you it's just the landscape has dramatically changed. It is so much more vivacious. It's so much more trendy. So many more great restaurants, movie theater, all those things that didn't used to be there. You literally had to get on the freeway and go somewhere else. Now it's right there. Now, while Culver City is not located in the Santa Monica Mountains, so you don't necessarily have that, there are a couple of cool things to do in Culver City when it comes to that sort of thing. You see, there is the Baldwin Hills Scenic Overlook, which is in Culver City, and this is a trail that you can hike, as well as some stairs that you can get an amazing workout when you get to the top, a phenomenal view. It's a 511-foot peak and is commonly referred to as Culver City Stairs. And if you want to go there, first of all, dogs are not allowed, so you need to know that. There is parking right there. It's about $6. Maybe it's gone up. It's been a while. But the address, if you'd like to check this out, is 6300 Heltzer Road, Culver City, and that's spelled Hetzler. So it's definitely something you can do on the weekends or just to get a quick workout in. The other thing that you might want to look into is Bologna Creek. Bologna Creek has a bike path, and it's actually about 8.8 miles. It runs from Culver City all the way down to the Santa Monica Bay, where it dumps out there in Marina Del Rey. So it's a great bike ride, or if you're a runner, just a great little trail to do. Now, I have another little tidbit of history for you. In 1941, the Hughes Aircraft opened its Culver City plant. So of course they were doing a lot of production for the war. And this was actually where the company built the H-4 Hercules, which is commonly known as the Spruce Goose. So Culver City has that to its fame and history as well. I'm going to go over 3 properties that are currently on the market today. We're going to stick with homes. There are condos in Culver City, and there's actually a couple of great condominium communities. Raintree community, which was one of the former locations for MGM Studios, as well as Lakeview Condo Association. Both of these have a little bit of a lake, and then there's several other communities, but we're going to focus on houses for now. So the first one is asking $1,029,000, and it's located at 11546 Segrell Way. That's Segrell. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,357 square foot home. It's located in the Sunkist Park area of Culver City. Culver City, like many cities and many neighborhoods, have several little mini neighborhoods, if you will, that are very distinctive for different reasons. And this one is basically remodeled and move-in ready. So next up is a home that's asking $2 million. The address is 3863 College Avenue in Culver City. This is in the Sunkist Park area of Culver City. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home that's over 3,000 square feet. Yes, that's huge for a 2-bedroom home, right? But it's an architectural piece, and so it's a little different, it's a little funky, it's a little cool. It's very unique, and it's not for everybody, but for someone that's very discerning, creative, and just really likes that energy of having a completely unique home. The third home on the market today that we're going to go over is asking $3,250,000. This is a new construction home. It is at 4234 Revere Place in Culver City. It is a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom home, almost 3,500 square feet. Again, it's new construction home, but it's also a new construction home with an ADU over the garage. So that's a little bit different. So someone buying this home might actually be able to rent out the ADU, bring in some income, or perhaps if they have extended family or a college age or adult that has moved back home, but you don't really want to give them a free ride and have them pay rent, this is the perfect situation. And this is located in Culver City's Carlson Park area. So that's just to give you an understanding of the prices in Culver City and the various homes. And hopefully all this information has been helpful to you today. If you're considering moving to Los Angeles and have been debating the West Side, maybe because of where you're planning to work, Culver City is a great area, and it's close to the beach. It's close to the freeways, the 10 freeway and the 405, and it could be the right spot for you. But if you're not sure, I have a relocation guide below about relocating to Los Angeles, as well as a guide on Culver City. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I just want to ask you to take a moment to do so and click that bell for updates. I'll see you next time.